Hey, future doctors, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most important high yield topics from breathing and exchange of gases for your NEET exam: the diffusion membrane and the transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Grab your notebooks and let's decode this step by step. 1. The diffusion membrane and thickness. Definition: diffusion rate is inversely proportional to the thickness of the diffusion membrane. Alveolar membrane structure: 3 layers. 1. Squamous epithelium of the alveoli. 2. Basement membrane, non-cellular, made of thin basement substance with carbohydrates and proteins, lying in between the alveolar epithelium and capillary endothelium. 3. Endothelium of alveolar blood capillaries. Total thickness: much less than 1 millimeter, ideal for rapid gas exchange. Result: all physiological factors in our body are exceptionally favorable for diffusion. O2 diffuses from alveoli into tissues, and CO2 diffuses from tissues into alveoli. 2. Percentage-wise transport of gases. Oxygen, O2. Transport: 97% transported via RBCs, bound to hemoglobin. 3% transported in a dissolved state through plasma. Carbon dioxide, CO2. Transport: 70% transported as bicarbonates, HCO3-. 20 to 25% transported via RBCs, carbaminohemoglobin. 7% transported in a dissolved state through plasma. 3. The O2-hemoglobin bond and the friendship story. The analogy: imagine oxygen O2 and hemoglobin HB are best friends. Surrounding them are the haters who try to break up their bond: high CO2, high H+ concentration, low pH, and high temperature. Reversible binding: O2 reversibly binds with HB to form oxyhemoglobin, HbO2. When tissues need oxygen, HB readily releases it despite the opposing factors. Favorable conditions for association: alveoli, high PO2, partial pressure of oxygen; low PCO2, partial pressure of carbon dioxide; low H+ concentration; low temperature. Note: opposite conditions: low PO2, high PCO2, high H+, high temperature, favor the dissociation of oxygen at the tissue level. 4. Oxygen dissociation curve. Saturation: hemoglobin saturation reaches a maximum point when bound to O2. Graph axis: x-axis, percentage saturation of hemoglobin with oxygen/partial pressure of oxygen, PO2. Y-axis: percentage saturation of hemoglobin. Sigmoidal shape: the curve is sigmoid, S-shaped, showing how binding efficiency changes with partial pressure. That wraps up today's concept breakdown. If this made your NEET prep a little easier, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your doubts in the comments below. Keep revising, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next masterclass. All the best.